What's up, Dusty Crew? I'm here with the Dust Buggy, and I got inspired to make another video because I've had quite the unfortunate luck the past year or so. Let's check it out. So if you follow the channel, then you may be aware already of some of the misfortune that I've experienced over the at least last few months, if not whole year. And well, actually, when I think about it, it's been it's been quite the string of luck. So without further ado, here are the top 10 most common failures on an air-cooled Volkswagen. Let's go. Starting off strong for number 1, we're going with something that I've had happen twice now. The throttle cable just went a couple weeks ago after the LA Kings game at 10 p.m. in downtown LA. That was fun. And then clutch cable went on the Dust Buggy just in December, right before TCB Ranch. So I'm feeling the end of the hook here, and I'm pretty sure there's a big old gap right here because it just snapped through that. I was in Walmart parking lot, went to put the clutch in, and bam, went straight to the floor. And I'm sure a few of you have already had this next one happen to you as well. We're going with so that guy is a new one, back in, let's see, King of the Hammers time. We were about to go out with over budget Bajas, and I went to start it, and something wasn't making a loud ass annoying noise. And that was my fuel pump. So that was a fun little one to do. And moving right along to the next thing that I broke down on this year was my rear hub. I stripped out this guy, thought that I had broken my clutch, go ahead, pull the whole motor out, and it was the drum. So that was fun. Always check that first, guys. And after the hub would be this black magic box right there, the ignition coil. Always keep a spare one of those on you because if it goes, you are dead in the water. Now, this next one, I don't know if it's just me personally, but it's happened on multiple of my Volkswagens, so I thought it's a good thing to mention. The crankshaft pulley bolt. That guy, on the way back from Prim, I actually lost somewhere along the road. I don't know where, I don't know when, but I get back home and all of a sudden, I noticed I didn't have one. So, I've heard that these pulleys are made of chrome, and over time the threads will get looser and looser, so maybe a good thing to check. Number 6. And right next to the ignition coil is your fan pulley and your fan belt. Either of those guys go, and you are, again, shit out of luck. And of course, I had a chrome pulley go on me when I was in Barstow at the end of November at the Powder Puff race. I'm very glad that I got lost pre-running and I turned around after doing only 3 miles. Right when I got to camp and I got parked, boom, my chrome pulley went. Oh my god. Talk about sliding into home. Holy crap. So here's what happened. So, you know, she stalled out. She like gave like a you know, misfire almost and like stalled. What the hell's going on here? I'm pretty sure the pulley went. So that was an interesting breakdown. I have definitely gotten very, very lucky over the last like year and a half. And number 7 is very closely related to those two. It would be your alternator. I have had 2 go on me in the last 2 years. Now, granted, they weren't new. They were like somebody else's alternator in their garage, so I don't know how old they were or what, but that's something to keep in mind that may go. We're gonna go inside the car for a minute to check out number 8, which is going to be, boom, your shift coupler. That guy is known to go. It is the bushing inside that guy that generally wears out. And if you can, find the black urethane, because that is way better than the red. Also, Ron Loomis Racing has a forever shift coupler that's an all-metal, no bushing material in it anymore. So I just bought one of those. I'll be doing that relatively soon. And we also need to be inside the car for number 10, our last and final most common failure. Now, this isn't an exhaustive list of failures. Trust me on that one. Your Volkswagen has ears. It will hear you and it will fail something else. But last but not least, I'm gonna go with this guy right here. Your ignition switch. The electronic part. I've had multiple electronic ignition switches fail. I haven't necessarily had the mechanical part fail as much. So that's something to keep in mind. And last but not least, I did put under honorable mention spark plugs, because they don't go very often. In fact, over the last year and a half, I've had every single failure that I just listed in this video, but not a spark plug failure. Knock on bug. Oh, and if you noticed, we're getting the Tangerine Dream going. So stay tuned for that video.